Alright, so I just got... Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So I just got handed a can of Ham's beer.
Ham's beer.
And if there's one thing you don't want beer to taste like, it's ham.
Yeah, no.
But nevertheless, so it's like... So Ham's beer, and it's like... It's a can that's gold and blue and red.
Put up a picture. We're sponsored by Ham's now.
Oh, yeah, so there's Ham's.
We're not, really, but...
It's a Ham's beer.
Ham's beer.
But it says... Like, on a Pepsi can, it says Pepsi.
Right, and then Pepsi, and then there's like the...
Coca-Cola, it says like Coca-Cola.
Right, and it has nutrition information because it has to... Right.
And this says the same thing, but like this one says Ham's. And then right under it in like similarly big letters, America's classic premium beer. Born in the land of sky blue waters. Whatever the hell that means. And like, what's like a classic premium beer as opposed to like a modern shitty beer? And it goes on though.
Okay, go on.
So let's start from the beginning. Ham's American classic premium beer, born in the land of sky blue waters, brewed in true... condensation, it's hard to read. Brewed in true family tradition from the purest water and choicest barley malt, again, and grain and hops. The font's hard to read. But like, they spent like 2/3...
There's effort put into that fucking can.
Yeah!
Like, that's not just a can, dude. That is a fucking legacy of mediocre beer they're trying to share.
It's like when you look at an item in a video game and it's like the description is, this comes from the mountains of Mordor.
I know, it's like...
Passed down from generations, slew 5 spiders.
Like, I get you're trying to, like, sell... It's an American lager beer, so it's Coors Light, Bud, it's kind of like in that. It's drink, whatever. Like, it's fine. If people like that because they like that. Like, that's it. I like me my Paps, don't get me wrong. I like my PBR.
This beer should have stats, like +1 to get you drunk.
Dude, that's how we can gamify the world. We'll just...
That's a great idea.
Just
game
plus...
brew.
Yeah, game brew. We should probably play the game at some point. So try your beer. Hurry up.
I'm just saying it's interesting because, like, the packaging of this beer is like a long-winded conversation. It's like a monologue to try to... it's like a soliloquy because it's not talking to me. It's just saying how awesome it is. Like, trying to sell itself. Like, if you drink Coca-Cola, you'll have the best experience of your lifetime in your mouth, between your teeth. It's like, just...
I feel like long-winded basically describes our channel. So either he thought that was funny, or he's not a fan of the Hams. Or this is the first time he's ever had beer. Maybe the third one.
Oh, God.
Should I call help? Are you okay? Or
Hang on.
You okay there, buddy?
Okay. Okay. So the taste, I coughed because I was laughing, but the taste.
What?
Oh, that is piss water.
It's an American lager, right? It's not like...
I actually like...
It's not strong.
I like light American...
Yeah, so it fits that...
Yeah, it's fine.
Fits that profile, right? Which is fine.
Let's do your thing.
Not bad.
Let's do... I got 138. Let's do this.
Wow, you mathed that really fast. Or I mathed really slow. Makes sense, because 164 would be 128, but it's 10 more than that.
It said the whole total in the inventory.
Why don't you just pretend that I think you're a math genius?
I calculated it by square rooting the whatever.
Let me have this.
Doing the thing. I'm really, really something.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was fine. This episode brought to you by...
This is coming from a guy who on Netflix likes to rate things as, that was fine. 3 stars.
Yeah.
So I guess you can't do that anymore, though, right?
You can't, because Netflix is stupid as hell.
Well, technically...
Is someone behind me? What's happening?
Well, technically, you still can do that.
Ghost shit.
So think about it, like with so Netflix makes you do thumbs up or thumbs down, so you like it or you didn't like it, as opposed to the 5 stars you can get, right? So 1 to 5 or none to 5. Do you remember the lowest ranking was? I'd assume none.
Everything was none stars. if you had not yet rated it, so I don't think that counted.
But you couldn't do like 0 stars.
0 stars is like just not yet rated.
Okay, gotcha.
More like a null rather than...
Okay, so it's 1 to 5, basically.
Yeah.
So technically not voting on something would be equivalent to 3-starring it. Because 3 stars is average, so you didn't hate it and you didn't like it, so it's just there in the middle, right? So not voting on something, or not liking or not disliking it, that's kind of the same thing. Now, you do lose some granularity, right? Like, you couldn't 4-star something with a like it, because it's just you liked it or you didn't.
It's 1, 3, or 5.
Right, so that's not necessarily better.
But if you take it that way, it also removes the nil, right? Because now there is no haven't really...
True, but when you're waiting for stuff like that,
What is happening? Is there a thing?
Yeah, there's a guy coming out of there.
Oh, it's the fat guy.
But you probably know this too. So when you're talking about like surveys, when you give people like...
Do the thing.
When you give people an odd number of things to rank on, if they rank the middle thing, that's kind of meaningless, because it's not... They didn't like it, and they didn't dislike it, right? So that's kind of the same as nil. Because it doesn't tell you if they liked it or not. It tells you that they're on the fence, which is effectively the same as not voting on it. Except, that you're including in the results now.
Oh, there's so much garbage.
So maybe that's why they removed it?
Oh, come on, a little farther.
I believe in you.
Yes?
Remember, he explodes.
Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay.
And when he dies, he explodes. Or he did already. Hey, he did. Alright, pick it up.
Ow.
That is not the pickup button.
Ow.
But apparently it didn't hurt you? Or if it didn't, it's not really noticeable?
Well, I don't feel very...
You're immune to bombs. You're a superhero. Dude, you're the cheerleader from Heroes.
Yes. Should I do the thing?
Oh, sure. Wait, what? Yeah, do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was disgusting. Leave a comment if you think burping in the videos is gross or not. And I will stop.
Tell people what to do.
I just want to see people comment on our video.
Please leave a comment if you think burping is... But do it right now.
So leave a comment if you like burping, and if you don't like burping, go ahead and leave a comment.
Yeah, because we're gassy. We're gassy sons of bitches.
So if you look in the corner right behind you, 80 degrees behind you. 180 degrees, I'm sorry. And go right more. There you go.
A little yellow guy?
See the little cable?
Oh, I want it.
Yeah, that's what we need for the elevator. So someone decided to try to save a life or some bullshit instead of using the elevator? What's that about? And there you go. Now you got a cobble.
Alright.
We can fix the elevator. Wait, did you get the fuse from the door? On the first floor? Open your inventory. What's the lower left corner?
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, good. Okay, we can fix the elevator. Oh, if not, we can just go back. Okay, cool. So you can't, you have to go back the way you came, because this door actually does not unlock. Which is weird.
Where did the fat guy
Because it's really, you blew him up. His remains are on the ground.
Where did he come from?
Oh, he just appears. He teleports. I don't know. The molded kind of fall out of like air vents and shit, so it's kind of assumed they do that. But they probably just literally like instantiated them when you weren't looking.
Giant molded Barbie guys. So you were going to say about this is where So you were going to say about speaking about gamer news.
Mhm.
There was a thing.
Mhm.
You were going to say something about gamer news. Something new happened or new developments in the gaming universe.
Yes, true.
Gunpowder.
Always new things.
Yep.
No idea what that was in reference to.
Great. Well, we were also talking about Nier Automata.
Next time on Awkward
Nier
Voices.
Tomatoes.
No, there's so in that game, Nier Automata.
Yep.
It is, it mentions, it's kind of cool because the text is very, it's kind of self-aware at times in a vague way, not like in a blatant Deadpool way, but in a, like you're playing a game, so it'll make comments that kind of reference stuff in the game, but usually in context of the universe still. Long story short, you're a robot in that game. Right. Saving is basically like backing up your data to like a server somewhere, right? And so they make reference, that there's no autosave. And they make several references to it saying that there's no autosave, you need to manually back up your data. Which is kind of weird because nowadays there's always a checkpoint or a autosave feature, right? Like that's, this game intentionally does not have, and I don't know if it's intentionally or byproduct of something else. But you have to manually save. You die, then go back to your manual saves. It's kind of weird. Which is weird because, for the longest time, not manually saving was weird, so, I don't know.
It was weird. And like, in that game, like you could have an autosave, right? Like it wouldn't be. I don't care what the cycle stand is. What else is going on here? Like you could. A lot of fluids. Maybe I should make stuff. I don't have a hand. Well, I do have hand.
You probably should, because those chem fluids do take up a lot of space. So, and you have herbs, so it might not be a bad idea.
Okay, let's make it that. But like you have encounters in that game, right? Where you could.
Well, you do. So here's the thing. So the game's not linear. It is. I don't want to say like open world, because that makes people think of like Skyrim and shit like that. It's there are paths to take, but there's just a bunch of missions, and you can kind of run around and go wherever you want and do whatever you want. So it's definitely not a linear affair. So checkpoints and whatnot would be kind of weird. Though you could do like an autosave intentionally anytime you go to a new area, right?
Didn't that have an antique coin? Oh, that was in the video.
That was in the video. Yeah. Wait, that's weird though. Why don't you have that? Oh, maybe you'll get it later. Don't worry about it.
Should I keep those in my inventory for now?
No. You can get rid of them if you want. Never mind. So, no, it's fine. It's a good game. I really enjoy it. I wish I had more time to play it, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Being an adult, it's kind of hard.
Being an adult is
You know what I'm looking forward to, though?
What?
Retirement. Fuck, dude, I'm gonna have so much time, and I'll have money to actually play games and buy. Oh, dude, it'll be like when you're young and you don't have responsibilities except maybe like school or whatever, and you can just play games all day. Except you have the resources to play the games you want.
Right?
Dude.
And the graphics will be so good.
Oh my gosh, life is gonna be so good.
Alright, so where am I going?
Fuck, I don't know. Elevator. So, see the middle southern area? Did you fix the elevator? Well, we'll go fix your elevator. Yeah, so go fix the elevator. So it looks like the fuse, and then the power cable. And then the sneezing wall. So one of these days, I would like you to actually draw my sneezing wall. Especially since it's followed me from one place to a different place. Hello? Well, this is the second floor. So we need to go to S2. That is where Ethan is being held. Remember,
to the sunken tube.
Ethan is our ultimate goal. Well, I mean,
I got a machine gun and some bombs.
We don't really need Ethan anymore.
That was creepy. You're not making me get to him any faster.
No, definitely not.
Bombs, right?
You have 2 bombs. I guess you fought the fat guy, so.
Oh no.
I was say you wanted to save one for the fat guy, but you already did. Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hi. Wait.
We'll go and get a box first. You know what I want to do? Like, it'll be really hard to do because we already have some videos up. I want to do a cha counter for you. Every time you say cha.
It's scary.
I know it is scary. No, you're right, because he just came in the court. I just think it's funny, because...
how do I...
I don't know. What are you trying to do? Hide? There's no hiding in this game.
There isn't.
It is not a stealth game.
Go this way.
This is not Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy. I would turn around and face your fears. Because that guy is going to slaughter you. That is not facing your fears.
I don't need to face my fears. I just need to run away.
Alright.
Close the door. Close this door. I'm safe.
Alright, do you want to do this next time on AV?
Let's do the thing first.
Ooh, oh, it's so good. I love having moist hands.
We get my hand back. Okay.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I'm just going to leave him there.
You should.
He seems useful.
Alright, next time, Awkward Voices. Any closing thoughts? Closing thoughts on this episode?
Look how pretty this thing looks. Next time
Pretty in like a Silent Hill, like intricately designed. Actually, that's a good point. That is a lot of piping, and that's some people spent a lot of time placing those fucking pipes.
Yeah, good job, Capcom.
That's
No thanks to this guy.
That's why game development is basically 70% artists.
70% artists.
That is a number I pulled out of my ass. Well, I mean, there's a lot to games now, right? There's a lot of visual elements.
There's a lot of red pandas.
The Killian Collective.
Okay. See ya!
Was that a reference to...
It is now.